Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your daily reading for Tuesday, February 10th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Pisces, and this is your channel. We're going to start off this daily with a number, and your number from Spirit is 10. There you go. You got the date that we are reading for. So obviously you're going to see the number 10 wherever you see the date for the day. But you have I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. So this gives me advice energy, guidance energy. Pisces, your mind is something of a gift. It is a tool to be used. And think about a toolbox, right? Sometimes people will ask to borrow your toolbox. So there could be something that goes on today where people just feel guided to receive advice or guidance from you. They just feel like you understand or you can perceive in a way that maybe they can't, almost giving them a stroke of genius. So you are coming in highly intuitive, highly intelligent, highly wise, borderline genius energy. I would really pay attention to the thoughts that you have today just regularly. You may have just random thoughts and even have this moment where you think to yourself like, wow, that's a great idea. Why have I not thought about that before? So pay attention to the number 10. Some of you born on the number 10, doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. You also have the 1 there as well, with 0 being a quote-unquote invisible number. All right, your Moonology card is Communication is Key with New Moon in Gemini. There you go, Mercury entering the reading here, ruler of Gemini, ruler of the brain. A lot of people who are people that have very high IQs, people who are very intelligent, you know, people who are geniuses. Like in our time, Albert Einstein was one of the smartest people that ever lived, and he was a Pisces. But with ruling in this new moon in Gemini with Mercury's influence, Mercury rules the mind and how we express what we think. So we have a huge connection here right away in your reading. Communication is key. So obviously there is a highlight on conversations, talking, receiving messages, receiving ideas, having ideas, downloads. So let's see what else you got going on here. Pay attention to the energy of communication. Your angel and auras are giving you evolution with card 23. Empowerment, transformations, protected, preparedness. So with you getting evolution at this time, you may even find that there's evolution in the way that you think, in the way that you talk, in the way that you present yourself through expression. And you also have the energy of soul groups. There it is, card 37, messages, reunion, connection, and validation. So I feel like for some of you, Pisces, you may actually receive a message that an idea you gave to somebody else benefited them. It's like there is this alignment where people just feel like they received you. Oh my gosh, I'm right underneath the bottom of the deck. Communication. That they received something for you that helped them, that worked for them, that gave them something that they couldn't have given themselves. And or vice versa, you're doing that right now. And soul groups, specific people, specific energy feel guided to talk to you for whatever reason why. You may even hear the words either in the conversation or after the conversation where somebody says, I knew you were the one I had to talk to about this. So, interesting, Pisces. There's a green symbolism and rainbow symbolism here. There's a lot of feathers in that rainbow as well, so definitely pay attention to feather symbolism. So we have 2 tea leaves flying through with clouds, temporary problems, fire, strong emotion, passionate, love or hate. And let's get you the last tea leaf so I can put this all together. And you have the whale. Great worry over nothing. All right, so this is really, really synchronized to what you already have. Right underneath that communication is key, temporary problems. This could be one or two things, right? I always want you to think about the duality of life. Every message you get through a reading can be flipped. So I'm going to give you an example right now. Temporary problems underneath communication is key. Now, this could be you that feels guided to talk to somebody about something, and or vice versa. Somebody feeling guided to talk to you about a problem or an issue they are having. It looks like in the way the reading is coming through, especially with your number for the day, I'm going to say a large percentage of you, it's going to be somebody coming your way with an issue or problem, but there could be that you also have one too. And, or it could be both, or somebody reaches out to talk to you and you're like, wow, you are the perfect person for me to talk to, as in you talking to them. And then it becomes like a collaborative thing where you two are conversating and helping each other, because it looks like you and another person, or just you or them, is worrying over something that doesn't need your worry. When the whale comes through, that great worry over nothing, there's something that you are feeling heightened about, or they are feeling heightened about, that is, you know, the whale is swimming in water. A huge bucket of water over a fire made will probably put it out. So today there is going to be a release that you give somebody, and or that they give you. Could be both, like I said, for some of you. That it just puts out the fire. It's like, oh, you're right, I was worrying over nothing. Or wow, I didn't think about it this way, or this, that, and the other. And that's why you have the clouds with, keyword, temporary problems. And with the whale finishing off the energy with great worry over nothing, there's definitely some intense fire that you're feeling or somebody else is feeling. A heightened emotion, which is actually crazy that this is your daily, because your weekend reading for this past weekend, your ending oracle was Moon in Aries, cool your emotions. And now there's an energy here, the energy coming to cool the emotions, whether it is yours or theirs or both of you. So let's see. I also get super compromising talks. If you and somebody have been heated with each other, maybe there's been a power play type of energy where there has just been butting heads for some reason. Today is a beautiful energetic day for resolving the issue. So let's see, overall energy to reach out with the Three of Pentacles. There it is, the third house, which rules Gemini. So now coming through once again, this card actually does rule the energy of compromise, closure, having those communication or those conversations where resolution is at the end of it, where things are being taught and things are being learned and absorbed and put out into reality. So really strong emphasis on messages coming in here for you, communication happening, people reaching out to you, or one specific person. Let's clarify this and get some more details. I feel like it's pretty detail focused, very specific so far. So let's see what your tarot is giving you. You already have the Three of Pentacles as your overall energy from the tarot, but let's clarify here. On the Three of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords. Exactly. This is going to be a reaching out moment, a moment of communication, collaboration, compromise that brings healing. The Six of Swords is an energy that is moving into calmer waters, where things aren't as heightened, where things aren't as strong, where things feel leveled out. Huge resolution energy here. What's coming your way? The Knight of Wands. Your influence, the Six of Wands, so this is going to feel good for you. Your advice, your unexpected energy, Pisces, is the Hierophant. Your advice is the Hermit. And your outcome is the King of Pentacles. All right, so what's coming your way here is the Knight of Wands. So that's that energy of that fire, that strong emotion, that somebody's just coming in very impulsively. You know, that type of energy gives me somebody calling you up and they're like, do you have time? because I have a story or I have to tell you something, and or vice versa. But there's definitely somebody here approaching you with some type of heightened energy, whether it's towards you or towards something else. The Six of Wands, actually, let me clarify before I talk about that, because I could repeat myself, so hold on. Knight of Wands here, what's coming your way? Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I definitely feel like somebody could come your way who is going through something. Or you're going through something with them. But this energy cannot last. It like has to be moved on from here. And that's where the interconnection is coming from. Justice. There it is. It has to be moved on from that final energy of release. Justice is final decisions. And it doesn't even have to be that you and somebody, like, right? It could be an issue they're having. It could be an issue you're having. It could be an issue you two are both having. But it doesn't have to do with like issues you have with each other. But there's definitely something here that is being cleared out. Six of Wands with your influence. So the Ace of Cups, the Death card, and the World. There it is. There's that completion. There's that new sense of resolution coming in with this Ace of Cups. Learning, getting along, cooling the emotion, right? The Ace of Water, right underneath that fire. So something is here to calm down a situation that has felt very heightened. The Hierophant as your unexpected energy, which would be bringing you a sense of a blessing. The Knight of Wands again. The Four of Swords. There's that calm energy to the Sun. Yeah, so positive vibes are being restored. This is so amazing how synchronized cards could be. Because the Sun in the same position as the Whale. And the Whale bringing that energy of great worry over nothing. The Four of Swords is a card that is literally sleeping. They're not worried about things. And the Sun is living in its truth, in its positivity and ascension. So the fact that this is in your unexpected position, it looks like something is going to be cooled off, cooled down for you. And clarity and truth are coming in to set you free. So something that you were worrying about or somebody else was worrying about or both or whatever the case may be is going to have a positive, it's like almost just like that. You don't worry about it anymore. Let's see, your Hermit advice, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. It's like information is coming through for you. Through communication, through very passionate individuals or people or situations. And your advice is interesting. Let me see, why do you have the King of Wands, the Chariot? Because you have the Hermit here. The Hermit stays in solitude, but these energies don't. So your advice is to like almost be in this position of knowing, it's almost like knowing when to talk and knowing when to listen. Knowing when to absorb and knowing when to guide. Your advice is sitting in that position. Knowing when to make a move and knowing when to wait. Things like that as well. Knowing when to share information and knowing when not to. King of Pentacles with your outcome, Eight of Cups, Six of Cups, interesting, to the Nine of Cups. So there is a lot of emotional release going on today. It could have also been making you feel iffy mentally as well, but it could have just felt emotionally heavy. It's like a weight is being lifted off of your shoulders, off of their shoulders, off of both of your shoulders, and sitting in a sense of soul satisfaction and the Lovers here. Yeah, so I do feel like there is a very, very high percentage. This has to do with another person. I mean, you do have communication is key. I talk to myself a lot of the times. But I do feel like this is an exchange between you and another person. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread here, Pisces, that could be around you or in your birth chart, you have Gemini very strongly. You have Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. So now we're going to get your ending oracle from the Moonology Manifestation decks. This is your daily. And your ending oracle is... oh my gosh, last quarter moon in Gemini with Clear Your Mind. A lot of Mercury energy, a lot of it. A lot of it. Gemini. Gemini is also a fellow mutable sign to you, Pisces. A positive outcome. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I read that for a good reason. Because that does make sense. I'm sorry. It's the last quarter moon in Gemini. Okay. Oh, wow. This is crazy. Okay, are we ready for this? Fretting is a sweet-sounding word for feeling anxious. Drawing this card suggests that you or someone else close to you is fretting. As you already know this won't help you move closer to your goals, as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place when you feel good. So focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through to clear your mind. Wow. This is far more likely to bring good results. While racing thoughts can be problematic, getting stuck in repetitive thought patterns isn't good either. Find balance here. What's coming your way for the day? That last clarification with the Justice card. Getting into a negative rut messes badly with your manifestation abilities. It's time to turn your frown upside down. Your manifesting affirmation with this card is loving others flows naturally when I love and accept myself. Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely something you're overthinking about or have been feeling emotionally charged up over, and or both. If it's not you, it's somebody else. Even that card stated it, which is absolutely insane. What a full circle reading you got. This is a very, very specific message, Pisces. So thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget, from now to March 15th, 2026, Year of the Horse fortune cards and golden hundreds are going in every order as the free gift for now, or from now to March 15th. So if you want to snag yourself a 2000 Year of the Horse, 2026 Year of the Horse, or a golden hundred, any order made off of my Etsy shop will receive one. You can find the link for that down below in the Etsy shop. Link is in the description. I do have the money drawing water if you want to work with your element. I also have the wish flash paper if you want to work with fire, and other things on my Etsy shop as well. That's what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell so you don't lose the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.